Doing? Good morning, good morning. How are you today? I'm full of cold. Or I feel like I am. Feel a bit fluid this morning. Still, here we are doing a load of ironing as per usual. Oh, you know what I've forgotten? I'll be back in a minute. I forgot. Because I'm a silly soul. So morning, everybody. I forgot to put the chicken in the fridge. Shall we have green screen, everybody? So you don't have to see the scruffiness behind me. What shall we have? That one. There we are. Just a small amount of ironing to do this morning, and then we'll be off doing other things. I've just shoved a load of washing of hours in the washer. It'll be going in the dryer as soon as it's done. Good morning, my lovelies. Or are you all watching zombies? But I thought we'd do a natural on here. Hello. Oh, goodness me, everybody. What a long week we've had. I hear Claudia Winkleman and Tess Daly are going to leave Strictly Come Dancing. Oh, come on. Nine hours. Goodness me, we'll be going 9 hours in the liminal space. Crikey. Well done, everybody, for tuning in and being absolute superstars and being all round good eggs. Good morning, another space note. I see you've been very busy with the elves overnight. You and Voodoo have been very busy, haven't you? Well, don't mind me, I'm just stood here doing a bunch of pajamas for a very poorly lady. I hope she's going to get better. I need to read this. Yeah, it was only yesterday morning I was saying we didn't want to add to that. Finding Nemo. Just keep feeding. And Mean Ghouls. On Wednesdays, we eat pink. I'm so glad you did. I was up last night with Raccoon. It was early in the morning for him and really early in the morning for me because it was like 2:30 in the morning or something. I'd had a nightmare. I'd woken up and I normally soothe my brain by watching something or listening to something liminal on the YouTube app to lull me back to sleep because it was a pretty scary nightmare I had last night. A bad one. A long time since I've had one as bad as that. But you know, it's my past playing tricks with my mind. Any road. I noticed that you put this up and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to check it out. And while I was on there, Raccoon came on. And so at 2:30 this morning, I was having a chat with the lads and lasses out in Mexico, of all places. So, you know, I'll say one thing. People can get hold of me pretty much any time, any place, anywhere around the world. I'm like the blooming martini girl. If you'll remember the martini adverts back in the day in the 80s. What was it? Anytime, any place, anywhere. I'm the martini monster. Oh. Hello, Skull. Oh my goodness me, it's 10:45 here, so it must be very early in the morning where you are, my love. You need to go to sleep. You need to get some rest for school. I'm going to be in trouble with your mom. But it's really sweet of you to pop on. While you're here, just so you know, for you and your brothers, right, the advert for the Night of the Living Dead has gone up with full instructions on how to tune in to watch Night of the Living Dead on Saturday. Okay, it's all there, it's written out for you, my lovely. So all you need to do is just make sure you've hit the notification bell and make sure that you're ready, and then you and your brothers can join in, and we're going to have a fabulous night, my lovely. Oh, hello, GT Gaming. We've just been telling Skull. Oh, and Madcap's on too. Oh, brilliant. Well, kids, just so you know, the advert for Night of the Living Dead went up last night, okay? On it is full instructions on how to watch when the movie is premiered on Saturday night. But I believe Madcap and Skull that I'm absolutely positive that the time difference between us was something like 4 in the afternoon for you, but I will put a post up for you to give you a more accurate time. But just Google timeline differences between the United Kingdom and Mexico, and if you put 9 p.m. UK time, then you can work out what it is for Mexico. Okay, you'll tell them. Good girl. Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's 4 in the afternoon, but we just need to check that because I don't want you to miss it. So, dare I ask, what do you think of Zombie TV? We just needed a little bit of a boost to get some juice into the machine. You love it. We love it. Oh, thank you so much. You see, it's just a few ideas, but the magic of Another Space Nut and Voodoo Digital, of Madcap, you know, it's me. My brain's gone to sleep. Yeah. It's creative media madness, right? My brain just suddenly then just died, right? Another Space Nut and Digital Voodoo, creative media madness, right? It's those two that have made this magic happen. It wasn't me. Maybe my brain created a little bit of it, but they've made the magic happen. So it's thanks to them that it's up, and it's blooming brilliant, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much, GT Gaming. That's so sweet of you. Sometimes when you're thrown in hot water, sometimes all you gotta do is swim in the hot water and then jump out. My brain dies once every day at the time, mainly when I'm in school. Well, it's because I've been up and I've had a disturbed night, and I had a big nightmare. A huge nightmare. Oh, sometimes I can cope, and sometimes I can't. It depends how busy my mind is. It happens every now and again. My past relives in my dreams, and sometimes I have nightmares about it. But that's life, isn't it? You know? So honestly, how many times have you watched the Zombie ZTV? I watched those a couple of times. They're cool. I've tried to watch each of them at least once. They're really awesome. Oh, bless you. Well, watch as many times as you like, because it all adds up time-wise. And we appreciate you being there. We really do. Because the hours we are trying to build up. So thank you so much, my lovelies, for just taking part and just being there. That's wonderful. Because I'm chatting on ZTV as well as on here with you. Will you be bringing any specific snacks to Movie Night Fairy? Me and my brothers will probably get a bunch of chips and candy. Totally. Yes, I certainly will. I'll be bringing Reese cups. If I can, I'm going to try and find the Candy Kittens. Candy Kittens, if you've not tried them, you're missing out. The watermelon chewy sweets. Beautiful. They are sour watermelon too. Oh, yum, yum, yum. I know somebody else who likes Candy Kittens. Oh, that sounds so good. I'll have to look for those. You will. Oh, trust me, candy kittens, they're like Swedish fish. And they're incredibly yummy. I don't know if they're in the US. Oh, well, I hope so. Well, maybe they're on Amazon. Oh, is Amazon back up and running? It crashed in the United Kingdom. We lost everything. I have a werewolf doorbell, right, for Halloween. And it's just absolutely freaking awesome. Love it. And I think the customers are finally getting used to it. But we lost it on Monday because the Ring doorbell system went down. You might be able to get them at certain places. We'll try and find them. Maybe Target might have them. Or, I don't know what stores you have. Maybe are you a member of Costco? I don't know how anyone can afford to be a member of Costco, to be honest. It's flipping expensive. I'm putting an order in today for sweeties for Halloween for next Friday. So hopefully they'll arrive for the kiddos to enjoy. I always like to have a good stash. We do quite well for children calling round and asking trick-or-treating. And with it being a Friday night, and as long as the weather's awesome, we should be fine. We should do really, really well with I see that Walmart has them on their website, so maybe it's in store too. Oh, well, obviously I love Swedish fish. Reese's, I love them. I don't know if you're a fan of peanut butter, but I adore the stuff. I think you may have different types of their crisps. You call them chips, don't you? Well, chips to us are like potato things that you have on your plate with your evening meal, you know. But a crisp is what we have, which is a potato, which is, you know, obviously got a crisp, which is why we call them crisps. And I know you call them chips, but you call your chips fries. So, gosh, this is getting a very confusing conversation. But yes, What else do you have that's a bit strange? Food-wise. You call spaghetti noodles, but we call it spaghetti. What else do you have? We call jam, but you call it jelly. Which is hysterical. The jelly one is true. But jelly for us comes in cubes, which we melt with hot water and turn into a pudding. But you call it Jello. You can see where the confusion's going to start. Candy Kittens, try that if you can find. See, he's here. I mentioned Candy Kittens and another space nut turned up. Told you it would. You just have to merely mention the word Candy Kittens and he's there. He's wanting to know where they are. Well, who calls spaghetti noodles? I don't know, but I've heard it a couple of times on the channel when people are talking and they're looking at pasta and they're calling them noodles. And it's like, dude, that's spaghetti. I mean, wow. I mean, you do still call bread, right? That is weird. Exactly. It's not. Tell you. We call it chewing gum over here. Do you still call it chewing gum over there? And we say tomato soup. I mean, not that we put toes in our tomatoes, but we just call it tomatoes. But you call them tomatoes? We say just gum, not chewing gum. Ah, right. See, that's another one. I mean, we don't really actively go around putting toes in the tomatoes, but you know, it might sound like we do, but we don't. But wouldn't that be a really interesting food for a zombie? I mean, there we are. We can have chocolate finger biscuits, which are a real thing by Cadbury's. We can have tomato soup, which I'm sure would be a delicacy for a zombie. And oh my goodness, we have a food over here, right? And it's made by a company called Brains, right? I kid you not, it is a real thing. And they are called meaty faggots, right? In gravy made by a company called Brains. All right, and it's just the leftover bits of meat that are formed into like a meatball, shoved in a tray with a brown gooey gravy over the top. And they were a really big deal here in the United Kingdom, and I still think people eat them. So there you go. Have we gone full zombie and we didn't know? But you do something called a meat loaf, but it's not bread. What's that about? Yes, we do. We call biscuits. Cookies are cookies. Biscuits are biscuits, and they should never be confused because they are two separate things, and they always will be. We can have rich tea biscuits, or we can have Maryland chocolate chip cookies, but you cannot have a chocolate chip rich tea biscuit. It just does not scan. It doesn't work. Cookies, they have little chocolate chips in them. Otherwise, it's a biscuit. See, another space nut and I, we know they have to be, it's a biscuit or a cookie, but they can't be both. Or it would be known as a bookie. Over there, a biscuit is a dumpling that's oven baked instead of poached. Who poaches biscuits? Is a biscuit over here, would that be a dumpling? Oh my goodness, this is getting confusing. Oh, makes perfect sense. Over there, a biscuit is a a biscuit is a dumpling that is oven baked instead of poached. Yes, right, yes, of course. We put dumplings in stews over here and have them with our, when we have a pot of stew in this country. You know, these children are going to be so messed up by the time we've finished with them in another space nut. They're not going to know which way's up or down. It does sound good. You poach it in. You poach a dumpling. Yes, sorry, I couldn't read it properly. I was thinking poaching. I was thinking of poachers, which are the gamekeeper's worst nightmare. Sorry, poachers and poaching. Now I'm going to really confuse you. Over here, we have stately homes. And in these stately homes, we have animals which are managed by a gamekeeper, right? And he captures them for the lord and lady of the manor, right? But he has little people that run round at night in the dark that steal the animals and sell them for a lot of money, or they eat them. And they're called poachers, right? But that's different to poaching, which is what you do with your eggs and your dumplings when you're making an evening meal and sticking it in a stew. Obviously not the eggs. We're talking about the dumplings here. The eggs you would poach, and then you'd have those on toast in the morning for breakfast. Have I confused the hell out of you yet? I'm very sorry. Ha ha ha, I often poach biscuits. Have I really confused you now? If I have, I am so sorry. All we were doing, we're looking for candy kittens. How did we end up here? A stew. I wish I had that stew now. I'm hungry. Oh, bless you. I think you would find it a very heavy type of meal, to be honest. And your country is very, very hot. So I doubt you would ever make something like that because it would be perhaps too hot to eat it. It's a very stodgy kind of food. I was understanding it perfectly until I stopped listening for half a second and suddenly eggs and toast were being talked about. Because we poached our eggs. And not our biscuits. You'll just have to go back and listen about poachers, poaching, and poached eggs. How many times can I say poached in one sentence? Yeah, Skull. Think about a hot stew, then add batter for biscuits or lump balls on the top. I think it depends on where you live in the US. I suppose it does, doesn't it? Each to their own colloquialisms. We tend to have stews a lot here in winter because we get very cold winters over here. Sometimes it can go as low as -20 in this country, and even lower than that. It just depends. Oh, did you call cotton candy floss? Yes, we do. It's called candy floss. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. It does, doesn't it? I see, I've confused you. I'm very sorry. But yes, we do call it candy floss. But you call floss something that you do with your teeth. Probably because you've eaten all the cotton candy. You know, you've got to clean out in between your teeth. I love the cold compared to hot weather. That must be very, very difficult then, with you living where you do, because it'll be hot all the time, won't it? I mean, it's Mexico, so it's going to be hot all the time. Skull, Google search dumplings and stew. Dumplings are the closest thing we have to biscuits here. Yes, that's very true. They're going to be having a very trippy dream now. It's very early in the morning for those two. They'll be trying to go back to sleep now, thinking and dreaming about dumplings and poached eggs. And tomatoes in tomato soup. And toes. We poach, boil them instead of oven cook them like over there. Yep, it gets pretty hot where we are in the summer. It sucks. It usually gets about 28 degrees here. That's about as cold as it gets. So you probably have never seen snow then. No? Have you ever seen snow? Has it ever snowed in Mexico? You usually get, that's going to be one weird dream. Yes, it flipping is for you. You're going to be waking up in the morning saying, I'm sure I was talking to somebody about dumplings, but it could have just been a very strange dream. Wait till you tell your mother about it in the morning. California is warm, to be fair. Yes, rare does it snow, but we're not in Mexico, we're in... Oh, you're in California! Oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you were in Mexico. Goodness me, I do apologise. All this time I've been saying, right, it's definitely Mexico. I don't know where I got Mexico from. I do apologise. It's okay. Oh, bless you. We never really said. Oh, California is very warm. Wet, very rare does it snow, but we're not in Mexico. Oh, right. No, well, it's okay. Obviously, I don't want to know exactly where you are for safety reasons. It's always better to not know, especially on the internet. But California is Californian dreaming about biscuits, I believe, or whatever else we managed to talk about. There, internet-wise, it's good to have never done it. We get some kids on here pretty much giving us, oh yes, and that's not good. No, that is definitely not good. Having street smarts is probably one of the best gifts your parents could ever give you. Yeah, exactly. But you know, it is really early in the morning over there, and I know we've just had this very strange conversation. But do, my darlings, instead of counting sheep, right, you've got to count dumplings. Because we count sheep over here to get to sleep. Oh no, we know to never give out street names. Oh yeah, that's good. Excellent. Your safety is what matters, and it always will be our priority here. As the responsible parents that we are, we believe in taking care of you young'uns. Yeah, both our parents were very street smart and taught us to be very cautious on the internet and not give out. Good. That's good. That is very good. So what, how's your mom? Is she doing better? I keep thinking about her. I said a prayer for her because she must be feeling very sad. Well, give her our love, won't you? But you guys really need to be getting some sleep because it's very early in the morning where you are. It must be like 3 in the morning and you do need to get some sleep and go and get ready for school in a couple of hours. But you do need to get your sleep. You all seem sensible young adults that will go far in life. Exactly, you will. And I love your artwork. We still have it, my lovelies. We still have it. She's doing as good as she can. We help her with a lot so she doesn't have to do much by herself. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Refreshing to see kids consuming something other than brain rot. It is actually. Your education, my lovelies, is your way out of everything and into a glowing future. Your education is what will get you there. And it's what your dad would have wanted, is for you to have a good life. We'll be having another story time. I nearly forgot to tell you. Friday night, about 9:30 our time. So is that about 4:30 your time? Tomorrow night. It's called The Night of the Great Storm. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. The planet Earth is populated by robots that live for 200 years each, if not a little bit longer. And they like to go off and have adventures and do lots and lots of wonderful things. And everything is run by an AI computer known as Mother. And Mother is the font of all knowledge. And the robots go on a camping trip and they start to talk about the mythical beast, which is the human being. And they say that the human can't possibly exist. But one robot says, I think human beings do exist. And then there is a big storm at the cabin that they're staying in while they're on a hunting trip. And that's where I'll leave it, because I don't want to spoil it for you. But it's a very good and interesting and spooky story. And it'll be tomorrow night at 9:30 on the channel in the evening. And it's called The Night of the Great Storm by Dean Koontz from 1974. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh, Chef Gravy. Goodness. Hello. Hello. Hello, Chef Gravy. Just saying that we're having a story tomorrow night at 9:30 in the evening, UK time, and it's called The Night of the Great Storm, and it's by Dean Koontz from 1974. Then the night after is The Night of the Living Dead. Hello, Chef. I have a young child and I try to understand brain rot. It is, it's a real thing. You don't want to be doing it to your brain. It's still pretty hard each day, but like Mad said, we're just there for each other and focus on other things. Yeah, he wanted us to do food and help our mom and be happy. Good. Not food. He wanted us to do good. Yeah. Really? Wow. Oh, hang on. Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, I thought, where does the Y come into it? But I was going to ask you later. I'm going to be at my house on Halloween, and then when they say trick or treat, I'll trick them then. Ooh, good plan, chef. The raccoons still run it. The raccoons still run it gravy. Joke. Oh, right. Sorry, I just got a bit confused with everything. Oh, my lovelies. Sorry, I just need to put the phone down because otherwise I'm going to burn my fingers off. I need a trick where I can trick the treaters but not get the police called on me. Ooh, I don't know. I know. Brussels sprouts dipped in chocolate. Let me just go check to see if the dryer has just gone a ping. Yeah. Come with me, my little ones. We are going on a field trip. Oh, there we go. Turn the light on. So we know what we're doing. Brussels sprout dipped in laxative. That's not nice. Normal chocolate. Pretend it's full of water and throw the water at them. An empty bucket, chef. Sometimes this can be very gross. We just have to stop doing the ironing for a bit so we can come in here and sort out for a customer because we're doing the customer's washing. I'm sorry if the next bit's going to be a bit noisy, everybody. Unwillingly feeding someone laxatives called ABH in most countries, chef. So don't do it. I will be most upset with you if you do that to somebody. That's cruel. That's not funny. It's not a trick. It's mean. No, don't. It's mean. rid of the rubbish, turn off, just to make sure the thing for the movie night info is on Discord or the YouTube channel. If you go and look on my short collection of clips, they put Creative Media Madness, which is Another Space Note, and Digital Voodoo, put a link on there. They did an advert for you all last night with all the instructions is written in the description for you to follow that to be able to watch it. But it's just look for the Night of the Living Dead short advert with me ironing by the entrance to the graveyard. So if you look on there, you will find the instructions, kids, to watch Night of the Living Dead. It's there for you. It's all on that little mini advert that Digital Voodoo and Another Space Note did. I'll send a Discord for the movie Skull. Oh, thank you so much, Another Space Note. I'm just saying that there is an advert which is up in my short video section, and it's got in the description that's on the advert for the movie is all the instructions as well, just in case you can't find it on Discord, but it is up there, so hopefully you'll find it. Send me a message on the shorts video that you find, Night of the Living Dead, and I'll reply to you and I'll say yes, this is the one, and this is the one with all the instructions. Oh, I can't wait to see you. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have such a good time, all of us. We're just going to have so much fun. But now, my lovely Skull, Raccoon and Madcap, you need to get some sleep because it's so late where you are and you've got to get ready for school tomorrow. So, mwah, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you, no doubt, either tomorrow while I'm dusting, and if I don't, then I will see you Saturday night, alright? Of which it'll be your time out in the US. Okay, my darlings. Good night, and I'll see you then. Four in the morning. Goodness me, that is late. That is late. I'm at 8 p.m. Oh, well, you're not too bad. Good night, Skull. Good night. Sleep tight, my love. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, you've got to go too, Chef. Okay, is there anything you wanted to ask me about Night of the Dead? Let me see. Oh, drill. Oh. Yes. Good night, everyone. I'm going to go to bed now. Have a good stream. Anything creative but not harmful. Good night, Chef Gravy. Take care of yourself too. Look for the short video of Night of the Living Dead with the advert on, and everything that you need to do to watch the film is on there. Send me a message on it to tell me that you've got it, and I'll send you one back. Okay, so we know exactly what everybody's doing. That sounds like a plan. Don't mind me, I am folding laundry like you wouldn't believe. Like it's going out of fashion. I've never known me do so much in a week. Still, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Other than fold the laundry. See you, my dear. Good night, Chef Gravy. Take care. Bye bye. Take care, folks. Yeah. Oh, bless them. It's always lovely when the kids come on. They're so respectful and lovely. Here I am, still folding sheets. No, I missed one. I missed a towel. Just some pillowcases to fold now, and then we're done with this, and we can go back and we can do some more ironing and get ready to swap the load into the dryer and get another load into the washer, because that is the way we're rolling today. Can't complain, can we? Well, I suppose we could, but it's not going to get us very far. That's better. It's the better. So what we're going to do now is take this with me and pop it on the ground outside my office. And then we can put an invoice in it. You guys are coming with me, so we can go and make an invoice. It's fantastic. Lady Space Note, hello. Right, I need that to go down and that to come up. Come here, let's do a 0. Okay. Ow! Try not to slice one's fingers off. It does not help do the ironing. Oh, you know something? Life would work better if you turned the printer on. Right, we are backing up the server just to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Trust me on this one, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's a guessing game. I'll be back in a minute, everybody. 5 to 12. Okay, folks, in about 7 minutes, we will be swapping over and doing some more washing. Because that's what we do best. We do washing and all sorts of things around the house. Okay. There we are. And it would help. The iron is not on. How can I iron if the iron's not on? Oh, thank goodness. Yes, it's the reappearing, disappearing cam. It's green, you see. It's Sprite. The disappearing, reappearing cam. Only till you become a talk show host. What we're going to talk about? How to get stains out of things. I know 101,000 ways to get blood out of an outfit. I have just seen your good lady over on the other channel watching the Liminal Space Zombie TV that we have up. We've been going 10 hours. Hang on, I'm just going to send you something on Discord. I'm just waiting for the washing machine to finish. It's getting to the bit where it's nearly done. It was lovely to see the kids. At least now they know what they're doing Saturday night. I've probably got another hour's worth of iron in here, and then that'll be it. I've sent you something on Discord. Okay. I think that's the washer. Be back in a sec. Yeah. There. Sorted. Oh, okie dokie. No worries. What are you having for breakfast? I'm invested now, I need to know. If you tell me poached eggs after that conversation we've just had with the kids, I'll be absolutely helpless. Well, I pushed it out on Twitter, or should I call it X, and I also popped it up on Facebook, so we'll just see how it goes. I couldn't quite get the link to work with Instagram, but not to worry. We can always run it afterwards. I best pop that in a message to you. Hang on. Well, we got the last load of the day into the washer, and we've got to wait for the stuff in the dryer to do before we can put the washer lot in. But the customer number 1 is sorted, and we're halfway through customer number 2. So we're doing all right, everybody. Very well. Well done us. We do cope with whatever life throws our way. That's what I love about us lot. We're of a generation that just says, just crack on. Sometimes they don't want to lie flat, do they? They have a life of their own, the t-shirts. I guess they'll just do what they want, whenever they want. Hey, lad. Shirts. I knew there'd be some in there somewhere. Can't complain. Da, 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 da. Well, apparently we have a named storm heading our way called Benjamin. How exciting is that? try not to take my fingerprints off. Not a good move. Oh, what was that? Nutella on crumpets. Nutella on oh, do you know what? That sounds lush. I'm eating a dry fruit tea cake and a can of Sprite for my lunch. Just saying. Yours sounds way better. Oh my goodness, that's another thing. They don't have crumpets out in the States. They have waffles. That's something else we're going to have to tell the kids about. You have waffles. We have crumpets. Pa. Poor souls, we can't do it to them. No, we can't. Oh, they'd be crying, they'd be wanting crumpets next. Oh. You are so funny. You don't realise it, but you are so funny. Okay, that I reckon is a stack of bedding. Okay, right, what do we have here? Sheets. Of course it's sheets. 3 sheets to the wind. 2. A duvet cover. 1, 2, 3, 4 pillowcases. T-shirt. What do I have here? Trousers. Nothing but trousers. Trousers. Okay. Is that it? That can do for later. I've got pillowcases, duvet cover, fitted sheets, trousers, a handkerchief and a t-shirt. Just a stringy thing attached to the Danish. Of course, Danish bacon. Oh my goodness. How Americans can call that breakfast bacon. No. The zombies wouldn't even use it as a light snack. Come over to Britain if you want real bacon. We're doing extremely well, everyone. One last t-shirt to do, a chunk of bedding and a pair of trousers. Friend of the channel, Astro. Hang on. Friend of the channel, Astro Rode, asked if you want to be ironing in his volcano. Why not? Absolutely, why not? If it helps him, then yeah, go for it. That'll take my hot flushes in the menopause to a whole new level. There we go. Do you know what? I will hang them. No, I will. I didn't think I was going to do, but I think I will, because it's that kind of material. If I try and fold these, they'll be buggered. As the saying goes in Yorkshire, that's a technical term for ruined. hang on. Oh, hang on. I'll go chat with you on Discord. Right, I don't want that to overheat. Oh no. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with you as well as doing a live. It's stretching my brain cells. As well as trying to iron a very difficult pair of pants. Hey, the fun never ends. No, didn't realise. Not the moment. Is it easy to do? Hold on. I'll be with you in a sec. Hang on. Okay, hang on, Betty. I'll turn you off. Oh. Okay. Huh. Da, da, da. Okay, as it's very, very quiet on here, I'm going to stop this live stream now, and then we will restart later.